KDAV2 is at the bottom.
Copy, 2 on the bottom.
I will continue to the forward face of ESP2.
Copy, and I've got a poor-man's fairly at around handrail 0545 on the airlock.
Copy.
To keep my tether back here.
Thank you.
Yes, you're going to need a Bravo 7.
Okay.
Installed torque was 23, so.
Okay. I've got the PGT, and I'll set Bravo 7, and then was it counter 2? Same settings, so Bravo 7 and counter 2. And you said 13 turns-ish?
Yeah, 13 to 15 turns. Bravo 7, counter 2.
Soft dock, okay, and rotating around to 8. Diver EV2, can you please hold this handle up? Thank you. Oh, okay, thanks. And Bob, copy, your tethers are good now?
Yes.
Oh, sure.
EV1, this is TD. You've been in there almost 2 hours. How's your suit fit and way out?
Suit fit and way out for EV1 is good.
Copy that, thank you. How about you, EV2? How's your suit fit and way out?
EV2 good. If I can just get a quick way out when I get here, I've been a little bit buoyant, but it might be good now.
Okay, no problem. Okay, when you get there, just let the divers know and they'll check your way out real quick.
Okay.
All right, thanks to both of you.
So, Josh, just before you do that, hold on one second.
Push off, sorry.
So I'm just thinking about what we're going to do while the arm moves is you've got a bag on your BRT right now, but while the arm's moving, we're thinking we'll have you guys take a look inside the truss, getting in there together and figuring out that kind of how you move.
Okay.
So it might be good to pop your bag off your BRT while you're getting this way out.
Okay.
Okay, I've arrived on S0.
I guess, divers, we can just take this bag off for the way out.
Copy, Bob. And yeah, Jaws, so you'll have it back on you when you're in the APFR, but I don't think your way out is as important at that point.
Roger.
And we have sunset in 2 minutes.
Copy.
Copy.
Okay, I've got the green hook closed onto the stanchion between 9,000 and 8970. It's closed and locked.
Copy, and just verify your reels are unlocked.
Both reels are verified unlocked.
Okay, if Jaws was really in the arm and it was really only a 10-minute maneuver over here, she'd be just about here at this point. So your next steps would be to get into position in P1 Bay 12 to assist EV2 with install of FHRC. So why don't you just take a look at that, spend the time now to just think about where you're going to position your body and what it'll look like when she's bringing that in. I think we're still going to have a little bit of time after that, in which case we can start taking a look at the Stinger QD location.
Okay. So do you want me to ingress in there, or?
Well, so for
We can just put that probably little one on it, and when it comes time for the real one, hand me the 18-inch, I guess.
So yeah, I was just on the phone with the tools lab. So for now, just leave nothing on the PGT. We'll get another 18-inch socket to deal with later. That's my bad. I should have had you pull that off since you're going to be on structure. Yeah, divers, we can just hold on to the hi-fi for now. We're going to get another lo-fi, but just don't put anything on. Just leave it blank to reach in there and help align that.
Yeah, I think this location is not a bad one. But we'll see how getting out looks like once there's another box in the way.
Roger.
I'm hopeful that when the time comes to come out, I can pitch myself and come out using these handrails. But we'll see how that goes.
Sort of thing. So
Yeah,
use it, but don't
beat
it up.
For now, divers. Divers, you can leave that 18-inch off until I get back in the arm, just so we don't break it again. Thanks.
There's also I'm not sure how flight-like it is, James. There's the support structure there. It's got a lot of foam on it, so there might be a secondary couple of handrails that you could work with.
Yeah, and we can look at pictures of the support structure. I think it's just not as good a grip as that nice, perfectly hand-shaped pole, right?
Got it. See that, Jasmine?
I'm not in a good position to get to my checklist here, but...
Okay,
this is simulated water, FYI, simulated.
Yep, simulated.
Okay, the Stinger is in its position here. I can take hold of the FHRC for a second.
Okay.
And I'll hold motion while you guys transfer.
Happy, let me know when you're good for me to release it.
I am with the diver support. I'm getting some yaw.
All right, starting to get a lot more water. It's coming around my face, blocking my viz. I'm going to go ahead and I've got one hand on the FHRC. I'm opening my helmet purge valve.
Copy.
Bringing my fan switch. Actually, I need my other hand here.
Okay, and you get the water off.
Fan switch is off. Water switch is off. And let me know when you have control of the FHRC.
I have control of the FHRC.
Copy. Can't really see my cuff checklist that well, but
Copy.
And Bob, it looks like it's a little bit wanting to float up, so if you're fighting any buoyancy, definitely ask for help.
Copy. Okay, I've got the FHRC here. Jasmine, can you confirm you got the fan off, water off?
I've got fan off, water off, and my helmet purge valve is open.
Copy.
And
If you're good with your connection to her, we're go for you to release safety and waist tether.
Okay, she is closed and locked to me. I am releasing her waist tether.
And I think we saw you taking her safety tether off. We heard waist tether before. Just make sure you get the waist tether too if there is one.
Copy that. I do have her waist tether released as well. Okay, it looks like she's holding on to structure for me. And she is out of the APFR at this time.
pitch back. Okay.
Yep.
Stand by.
Okay, you can stop there.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up with arm motion for M1, and we'll cut this in half, and we should be able to then, at that point, you and I accomplish the install without the arm.
Copy.
Okay. Okay, for M1 from EV1, ready, begin GCA, and I'd like to go station aft about 45, 50 centimeters.
And EV1M1, copy all. Station aft motion, 45 centimeters. Starting that motion. And there's your motion.
Okay, looks like good motion.
Copy good motion.
Continue.
Continuing motion.
Continue.
Continuing motion, 25 centimeters remaining.
Okay, you can stop motion.
Ramping out motion. Motion is stopped.
Okay, Jasmine, I'd like to copy. I think we'll call GCA complete for now.
Copy that, GCA complete, brakes are on.
Okay, that was 3 additional turns for a total of 6.5.
Copy. I think that's fewer turns we got on install, so there's probably a little bit of slack in the whole interface. So when we get the second bolt, we might end up coming back here and putting a little bit more on that one.
Okay, copy.
Once that forces alignment a bit, but.
Okay, and I'm going to need the GCA to access the other bolt.
That's firm. GCA to access the zenith bolt, and Bob, you can get set up for backs bolts 3 and 4 on the aft side.
Copy.
You have same settings as Jasmine, Bravo 5, Clock 2.
Okay, I'll call him when I get my PGT out, so I don't forget him.
Bob, you good for me to do a quick GCA?
I am.
M1, EV2, ready for GCA.
And EV2M1, ready.
Okay, can I get a station zenith about 30 centimeters?
Copy station zenith 30 centimeters. If you could, check your ingress aid for me.
Oh, good call, it is. Okay, now it is stowed.
Thank you, ma'am. And 30 centimeters station zenith, starting that motion.
I got a green light, and actual torque for Bravo 5 is what, 22? What is it?
Yes, 22.0.
22. Okay.
And Bob, for you, per your request this morning, we are at about 4 hours, depending on how you calculate it. It's 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And so, as far as consumables go, We've got a giant tank of oxygen outside, so you've got several days of O2. But yeah, we should be able to make it to 1500, no problem.
Okay. And so you guys aren't tracking any extra tasks that you want to get done today for us?
At this point, with where we are, it looks like we're trending towards being able to finish this task and do an ingress. It does not look like we'll be able to have the time to get the FHRC off the POA today, but if things speed up, we'll consider that when we get there.
Okay, copy.
Copy.
Divers, this BRT is really stiff. I'm trying to just get it stowed here by my left armpit. Yes.
And James, can you remind me what's next?
Yep, from here, you're going to assist EV2 with QD mating.
Copy. For the truss, I've got my PGT and my BRT accounted for.
Copy. And Jasmine, it looks like you're doing an inspection too.
Yeah, EV2's got a dry hab, good gloves, and I'll hold off on checking my safer handles until I get out of this truss.
Copy that.
I've got one SPID, and I believe I'm egressing the APFR now. Is that correct?
That's firm. And I should have specified, but this one we do want to be the hi-fi one. If it's not the one you grabbed, we can have divers grab the hi-fi one.
Copy. And okay, I don't know if that weighs a lot more. Maybe we can. Oh, no, that's fine.
They're both metal, so I don't imagine it's that much different.
Roger. Thank you.
Okay, James, I can verify 12, Quebec.
12 Quebec are good settings. We're expecting Delta 9 for the rest.
Okay, Delta 9.
Okay, Bob, now it's on a ret. We'll pass it into you.
Okay. And now I think from this location we could probably not have this much foam on it because it's but we could have the crew lock bag in here with us.
Yeah, is there a diver in the bay across from you, Bob?
There is. And they got the hi-fi tools over there too, so this I think helps facilitate the handoff as well. So.
Yeah, I'm just thinking they can probably help kind of manage that bag.
Okay, yeah, that bag is gonna, foam-wise, that's gonna be one of the likely things to take out that camera.
Not get this time. Okay, there's the forward spit spacer.
I've got the forward spid spacer.
Okay, let me try to get out of your way here.
And for divers, for EV1, Alan or Eddie, if I could get you to lift my feet up. And James, was there a specific interface that you wanted me to come over here and check? I know there's an adapter plate down underneath this battery. We looked at these at the IPL the other day. There's an electrical connector. Looks like that electrical connector is hidden underneath the battery right now.
Yep, not looking for any specific thing for you to interface with. Just seeing that they are recessed down in there and kind of assessing reach to various parts of it.
Okay. And one of the things I do see here is that the faces or the looks like the locations are identified, but maybe the faces aren't. Like I see Y in front of me and I see C next to that. Just trying to understand the.
Yeah, and we call them out by the slot number. So you'd be facing, like if you were actually on structure right now,